All right, here we are, everybody. Day 2 of practice. Today is Tuesday. We fished Sunday last time, my teammate and I. And now we're going to try and eliminate some more water. Last time we fished anywhere from like 0 to 14 foot, give or take. And my intentions are to try to fish the deeper spots today. So hopefully we will be able to fish the deeper docks. I'm going to fish the points and be able to actually get something going here. Brand new GoPro, not sure what just happened there, but hopefully that'll still record. I'm not really sure. Anyway, we're going to fish the new points or the different points, I guess I should say, and try to target water between 22 and like 14 feet this time. Couple of the points have deeper docks, and hopefully they'll be right there. Now, I'm not sure because we're targeting that post-spawn transition, but maybe they only have made it back out there. But if anything, we're going to eliminate some water today. Well, here we are at spot number 1. However, as you can hear, the wind is blowing and we have quite a few boats on the water. So unfortunately, this may not be the perfect day, but if I can just get myself moving headstrong. I wanted to fish this dock. I got blown off up here because I was busy. I realized about halfway through getting my rods out that I forgot my skipping rod. So I'm dealing without that. I'm just gonna throw it on a light rod and have to deal with it. But because I still want to try. There's not a lot of great skipping opportunity here because the water isn't really high per se, but it's touching the most of the docks right now. It's not unusually high or anything, it's just there. So I noticed a lot of fish on this hump here. So surrounding this point where we're currently sitting is about 30 foot of water on each side. And right up here by this buoy in front of me, you can see, is, well, hopefully you can see, is about 16, I think, or 17 foot of water when I came over it. And now I'm hoping that I can get this boat to drift back just a little bit here. But I want to move out and then cast up onto that and then bring it down off. I marked a lot of fish. I'm not sure what they are. I'm just going to give it a shot and see what comes up if I can get in to take it. Slow down, fish a drop shot for a little bit here. I just want to see what the quality is. Oh, little guy pecked at it. Okay, so that's what I was marking. I knew they were small marks. I thought they might be perch. They're just baby bass. This guy came out of 22 foot of water. Well, there's that fish, guys. Unfortunately, in the process of landing it, I broke my Abu Veritas 2.0, or Villain 2.0 is what it's called. So I'm out a couple $100 for that. Oh. There's one. Oh, little smallie. Oh, not done yet. 14 foot again. Little smallmouth, just a baby, but again in 14 foot of water, so that's the go-to. There's one. That's a nice smallie. There we go. Come on. Well, there we go, guys. I'm sure you can't hear this, but I got a 2.5 pounder. It's all spawned out, real thin, 17 or 18 incher. But just picked it up on a Kitech jig, finally. So I didn't do an outro after this video because, as you can expect, I wasn't really super happy to have broken that rod. It was an Abu Garcia Villain 2.0, which was unfortunate because it's like a $199 rod, which isn't really super expensive, but it's not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. So I didn't do an outro that night because I wasn't happy. I parked the boat and I was done with it. But I did reach out to Abu, and I was thinking to myself, maybe they'd do something about it. Because I did read online that the V series, like their Villain, their Vendetta, and there's a few others that had issues with them breaking. So I reached out to them and was wondering if they would fix it or repair it or replace it. And I did get an email back to them, from them, that they basically said they'd replace it if I could validate that it was broken and that I had actually purchased it. So I had to go and grab my original receipt, which it wasn't very long prior to, maybe a year or so, that I had the rod. And they did charge me a shipping and handling fee of $9.95, but they did replace the rod. So I'm happy to say that it actually came in today, the day that I was actually going to edit this video. So it worked out perfect. I guess we'll take a peek at it real quick. Now this is a medium light extra fast Villain 2.0 by Abu Garcia, and to be honest, it was probably my fault that I was flipping a smallie, but I don't really think that it was that big of a smallie that it should have broken the rod at approximately 5 eyes down. So I don't think it was completely my fault. I think there must have been some sort of flaw. I could be wrong, obviously, but I just really didn't like the fact that I'd had it for about a year and it had already broken. It is a great rod. I really like it for drop shot and shaky head, and I really don't have any real complaints about it. It's lasted me for about a year, and it held up well. It fishes well. I flipped bigger fish into the boat. I think in the video it might have been a 2-pound smallie, maybe. It really shouldn't have put that much stress on the rod, but it could have been completely my fault, like I said. But I'm going to leave the video here. Like and share the video if you can, and subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. And otherwise, we'll see you next video at the tournament.